The market turmoil is continuing to hit US stocks. They're down again amid the worsening trade war between the US and China. To explain why this is all going on, let's bring in our North America correspondent, Carrington Clark, who's at Wall Street for us again this morning. Carrington, good morning. Can you break all this down for us?
I shall try my best. I think if we look at yesterday, it's probably best now described as a kind of euphoric pause rally, and we saw stock prices jump substantially after Donald Trump decided to delay some of those higher country-specific tariffs. But today I think reality set in that America is currently facing the highest tariff regime that we have seen for about a century, and that is going to lead to lower trade, which probably means lower growth, and that means lower company earnings. So we've seen major indices fall today. The S&P 500, as I look at it now, is down at about 3.5%. It jumped almost 10% yesterday, but it's still well down on where it was before Donald Trump's Liberation Day announcement. The White House also clarified today that Donald Trump's maths was off slightly yesterday. Instead of the 124% tariff that China was facing on exports to the United States, it's actually going to be whopped with a 145% tariff. Now, Donald Trump has acknowledged that this tariff regime is going to cause some short-term pain, but he says in the long term it's going to bring back jobs to America, and it gives him time to make these deals with other countries in order to export more American goods to other countries.
We think we're in very good shape. We think we're doing very well. Again, there'll be a transition cost and transition problems, but in the end it's going to be a beautiful thing. We're doing again what we should have done many years ago. We let it get out of control.
So he's painting an optimistic picture of what could occur over the next 90 days. There are, of course, real concerns about that timeline and whether or not other countries are willing to do exactly what the US president wants. The European Union has put their retaliatory tariffs also on pause to allow them time to negotiate with America. But what we're also seeing is a lot of other countries pairing up or doing deals themselves, or at least talking about doing deals to effectively isolate the United States. The US has been the fulcrum of international trade for decades, so it's extraordinary to watch other countries now looking at a potential environment where they're not so central.